As a police officer, I see myself as a role model. I see myself as a guardian. I see myself as someone who is there to keep the peace. But I also see myself as being the person that also has to remain neutral. Why, I say, didn't another officer come and speak up about it? Because ultimately their silence helped to promote this type of conduct. We're not going to tolerate this, not in our city.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
But one of the things we want to talk about is what we're trying to accomplish here. And it's only going to help when we all grow and work together. Correct?
You know, the challenge is for law enforcement is that we are a reflection of the society that we have, and our society is very color-based.
What we see, and the reason that we're here is because a lot of people that look like us are being killed. And when we ask for justice, we don't always get it.
What kind of training around implicit bias actually happens?
You know, I have to be quite honest because I believe in keeping it real. First of all, I have a problem with us trying to marginalize and minimize what it truly is. It's racism. Why you want to keep on talking about is bias. It's based upon racism. And I have been a police officer for 27 years. I never really realized that there was racism within my department until I was a victim or someone wanted me to be a victim of their racist text messages.
Sir, let me ask you a quick question.
Yes.
Why did it take you until 2015 to realize that there was racism issues in the police department? It's not a personal attack towards you. I just didn't understand it.
Well, because, you know, you keep hearing the thin blue line and, oh, we're all family, we're all in blue, we're one big happy family. But suddenly when you realize that somebody suddenly starts to speak about the fact that they don't feel like they're being treated the same because of their color or because they look different, then all of a sudden...
All right, let me be real. Let me be real right now, dude. All the other officers, do you guys agree with that statement?
I hope it, we'd like to think that it will never happen, but people being who they are, there will always be some level of bias, I think. It's just, it's an unfortunate thing, and we got to work on it, like you said. We have to work on it over time. The police do, the community does, and our society in this country as a whole has to work on it.
As law enforcement, we have an ultimate responsibility. We have forgotten about our disenfranchised communities. We've unfortunately written them off. And in doing so, we have citizens who say, I can't trust the police. Citizens who say, the relationship has been broken.
I'm 11 David. Charlie, are you still out at Carter?
3 George 119. Could you put myself in the 107 on a 585, the 1020? When an officer perceives fear, it could unfortunately wind up in a deadly situation. I've found a way to not let fear promote me immediately to go to another higher level of a use of force. Driver was advised to be 10-8. Fear has promoted me instead to slow down, reassess the situation, and try and handle things in a verbal manner.
Officers for Justice, Nara speaking. How may I help you? Yes.
So for me, my strongest weapon will never be my gun. For me, my strongest weapon will be my mouth, and then after my mouth is my knowledge. I decided it was my responsibility to boycott something that did not represent me.
George, you guys copy that? That the missing person is at 4th and Gary?
I'm a police officer 10 hours of the day in uniform. And after that, I become a citizen just like every other citizen. I want to see true reform. I want to be able to say there's a legacy that I left behind for someone else to follow.
Go ahead, Mike.
Item 13, David on 6 Point John, yellow 975, 2007 Honda.